guys, it's up Shadow here and welcome back to Space Engineers. So, last time we put up the lights and put down the seats for the observation deck and whatnot. And this time, we're gonna do the torpedo room here. And I think then we'll also move on to the quarters and factory. And also, thank you so much to Gamer Senpai who left a comment telling me how to use the chatbot, the Goodbot AI. So you basically, you type a question mark like this, and then what you want to ask it. For example, how do I use programmable blocks? I think I wrote that wrong. A programmable block is a computer that runs script to manage ship systems. Scripts can be found on the workshop or written manually. Cool. Thanks, Goodbot. Alright. So, in here, what do we need in here? I wonder. Goodbot. Hot. Yay. Oh. What? I think I pressed J. Whoops. There we go. I think an addition that I want to have here right now is hold on, this is kind of weird. Why are these lights red here? What is does this mean the battery is empty? Yeah, it is. Okay, red means the battery is empty. Oh well. What I want to do is I want to add some containers here. Basically. You know, so you can kind of check, or rather, these could be the containers that exclusively, you know, from a inventory management point of view, exclusively hold rockets. You know what I mean? And then you basically, you can refill those by hand if you wish. You know, kind of mimicking how you would load a new torpedo into the shell, into the torpedo, I don't even know what you call this. In German you just say it's a Rohr, a pipe basically. I don't know if you would call this the same name in English, a torpedo pipe, but you know what I mean. Let me gather some grids, I think we needed. Right? How many? 40 should be enough. Okay, cool. Let me refresh my energy real quick. Topping it off. So that Goodbot is happy. Yay! Goodbot is happy with us. Nice. Energized! Indeed. I should use this airlock properly. I'm kind of an idiot. Well, we need to fill this whole ship with air anyway at one point. So I think actually the next like big project after this should be like a big satellite. Oh great, small tubes are missing. Anyway, let's just plonk down the lights. Should be like a big satellite that with lots of solar cells and lots of. I'm not happy with the placement of these lights. Lots of solar panels and also oxygen farms that basically hangs in space and gathers energy and oxygen, and then you can just plug your ship into it. Kind of like a big version of my space station right now, but without any production facilities on it that waste energy. You know what I mean? So basically it's going to be a station that's just fully focused on harvesting energy and oxygen. Kinda. I suppose. Well, something along those lines. Cool. So let me get all these lights working. There we go. Other side. And done. Okay. So now to the organization part again. There we go. That should be all these interior lights. So this is going to be light. Torpedo room. Gonna put that in. There we go. So, I was thinking about making this room red as well, because it's kind of a like a machine room, you know, and it's where explosives are stashed. So the red is like a warning color that in this room serious business is going to happen. You know what I mean? And I think it really looks cool with the pipes and all. Of course, there's a bit of white light bleeding through these blocks here, which is, yeah, it's not beautiful, but I don't think I can do much about that. So yeah. Next up, LCD screen. Right here. This is gonna be LCD. I always have to look up how I named these, because sometimes I'm very obsessive about these things. If I find out that I named something in a different naming scheme than something else, that really pisses me off. So this is torpedo room to lower observation. Yes, like that. Alright. Lower observation deck. And then I think some spaces, otherwise it won't be centered correctly, right? Oh, but I put the spaces on the wrong end, I think. Yeah. I'm an idiot. It's always off-center, like to the left. Therefore, I need to put spaces in beforehand. Yeah, okay, and that is too many of them. Still too many. Jesus. Have they changed something here? What in the world? Last time I did this, everything was like off-center for some reason. I don't remember things. No, I think I had the right idea. Just put in too many spaces initially. Okay. Gotcha. There we go. That's the thing. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Now we let me get some pipes, so we can finish off the last container. Toggle flashlight. Of course, good bot. I will toggle my flashlight if you demand it. Lights. No, small tubes, not light tubes. A little light goes a long way. I love these little sentences he says to everything you do. These cute little like remarks. I really like those. Remember, your flashlight consumes power from your suit. Yeah, but it's not much, is it? I don't even... To be fair, I don't know how much it consumes. I'm pretty sure that it's somewhere I could figure this out, but... it cannot be that much. Okay. So first thing we need to do in here, of course, is we need to add the vents. And just for sake of making it... symmetrical, we add 2. Obviously. Why wouldn't we? And we run out of construction components, of course. But let's just plonk down some more stuff. Now, I'm not sure. Do we have in here? Do we have space for a vent, even? I don't think we even have space in here, so I'm kinda like tempted to not put a... this is kinda awkward now. I cannot put a vent in here properly. Or can I? I could put one here, technically speaking. Now, I'm not quite sure that the same strategy will work over in the machine room, but... you know what would be very useful? Like a conveyor block that is just like the conveyor junction, but with one side being the vent. That would be super useful. Yeah, this is kind of awkward right now. Let me check something real quick. What is above this? Nothing. Interesting. Because this gives me an idea. So basically, what we could do to solve this problem is to go something like this. Let's weld this real quick. And then have a conveyor junction here. And then basically, you see what I mean? Well, obviously now we're missing parts and whatnot, but this works. And I think this, depending on what is above the this part here on the other side, we could do this here as well, instead of putting it like off center over here. Would be nice if we could do this here as well. Although we don't have, we don't really have the same amount of space here. Oh, hello. That's kind of funny. Digging into another conveyor system up here. That's kind of funny, actually, that we dig into another system. We could, if we want to make it symmetrical, we could technically just do it the same way here, you know, as we did over there. I'm just hold on. I think there's an easier solution to this, like so. Then conveyor junction here, right? Yeah. Okay. I think I just figured it out. Okay. This is gonna work. Yeah, this works. Perfect. So we don't have to, like, interfere with the upper conveyor system. Wonderful. There's always a solutions in Space Engineers. You just have to find it yourself. That's a bit of a thing. There we go. Also, I need to kind of get used to that, to the fact that there is now gravity on this ship. There we go. And I have to check if I can actually weld the upper pieces now, even, but, you know. There we go. Wonderful! So we can actually implement doors. I like doors. I like separating things, you know? Okay, we need a ton of construction components, obviously. Let's see, can I reach the upper part as well? I think so. Yeah, I think so. So we need construction components, motors, interior plates, the whole lot. Probably some small pipes as well. Alright, let's get this stuff. Also, I want to check something real quick when we're outside. Yeah, there's slight red bleed through here, which is kind of ugly. Oh, I hate that. I really hate this. This is one of the things about Space Engineers that I hate. That light bleeds through blocks. This is something they, if they can fix that, they really should, because it's super fucking annoying. Okay, what did we say we needed? Probably some pipes. What else? What else? Hold on. Let me search for the large containers. There we go. These should have all. Some of these. Ah, construction components, of course. Oh yeah, and motors. Right, motors. Almost forgot about the motors there. That should be all. Alright. You know, I'm thinking, with that red bleeds through, we might as well just make the cockpit red as well then. You know? Because if it already bleeds through at the bottom, then you could match the top to it just like that. Also, there's also some bleed through up there. Ow. Oh well, we'll see about that. Okay. Oh, the second one was already completed. Good. Lights. Okay, turn green. Oh no, it doesn't turn green because I need to... Oh, that is an awkward thing as well. There we go, that's green. And... green! Wonderful! So this works. So this has its own oxygen vent. You know, it's also kind of nice in case of an emergency, if you have to like shut off sections, that you still have oxygen in other sections that are... Oh, why do we missing steel plates now even? Jeez. And more construction components. Ah, this is annoying. Yeah, I see. Steel plates and construction components. Also, I think we have enough grids for one more vent, and I'm pretty sure we need some more vents than one, so might as well also pack like 10 more grids into our inventory, if we have them in already produced here. Construction components. There we go. And then metal. Oh. We don't have any. Well, time to make some. Let's make 500 or something. There we go. Good boy. Booyah. That should be more than enough to make a few more vents as we go through this ship. Oops, and I expelled all the air again. Can you, like, lock doors in a way? I guess you would have to use a programmable block for that, you know, so I couldn't open the outer door before I closed the inner door. I guess with programmable blocks this should be doable. Maybe in the future I might do that at one point, but right now I'm good. Green? Green! Wonderful! And oh, is this let me just check this.
Full.
Yeah, okay, it is connected. Good. Good! That's all I wanted to know. Highlighted objects can be picked up. Yes, I know. Thanks, GoodBot. You're always thinking of stuff for me to do. You make me feel like I accomplished something. Okay, let's put the lights in here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, that's annoying. I don't want to. Do I want the light right here on the wall, so to speak? Guess it's. Or do we want to have it like this? Yeah, I think like this is cool. Let me move all of these one block to the right. Actually, let me weld this real quick just in case. Yeah, there was a bit of missing health. There we go. Hold on. Oh! Misplaced. There we go. Okay. Very nice. This should look a bit more lively in a second here. Interior lights. So these are the light hallway. You know, it's really about making the ship a bit more homely for myself, you know? So I can feel right at home in this place. There we go. About 9 should be enough. There we go. It already looks a lot different. Now the biggest problem that I have is that I cannot put LCD screens like above, right? That's the biggest complaint that I have. I could solve this, however. I could solve this.
Inventory full.
Well, not like that. That was a nice clonking sound. Clang would have been happy. I technically could solve this way, couldn't I? And then... No, wait. Does that work? Fuck! Why is the... Ah! I would like this if it would... No, wait. Huh? Oh, you just have to target the right block. You have to target the door. Then it turns it the right way around. That was the problem. It was an orientation problem, so to speak. Okay, good to know. And then we put the same... Oh, it can obviously not stand in the same space. Otherwise this won't work. Hold on, now it didn't work. There we go. Yes! Wonderful! That's what I wanted. Looks a bit more bulky now, this whole deal here, but it's okay. You know, I could make this look a little bit more slick, actually, by doing this. Yeah, totally. Yeah, that works. That makes this look a little bit more smooth, you know? Because if you don't see... I would like to hide conveyors wherever I can, so this makes it look a lot more smoother. If I could, I would totally, like, encase this as well. But this is a bit... Well, it's impossible now, because there's already this block in this space. Otherwise, I could have done something like these blocks here, replace these here, you know, with those things, and then encasing it with the smaller half blocks. I could have done that, but then there would have been the problem that no LCD screens would fit. So that's not really what I want. So also we need to go for oxygen in a short while. Let me just place all the LCD screens before I do that. There we go. Also, door. Yes! This is a really fulfilling thing, if you can like finish like an area off and then say, this is perfect. I want to keep it like that. And then, you know, you can move on to the next. It's really nice to feel the progression. Much more than when you're building a ship. When you're building a ship, even if you're like finish one section, there's always something else on that section to do, because you're doing like a very crude, or I do most of the time, like a very crude outline at the beginning, and then start to put the shell on it. So I never really finish a part. But now, if I get the interior done, I finished it, right? I just wanted to do the quest. I didn't want to fly my station away here. Okay. Pilots take no special joy in walking. Pilots like flying. Neil Armstrong. I also like the quotes that they put all over Space Engineers. It kind of makes it feel like you're doing something scientific, you know? Even though most of it is educated guesswork. At least in my case it is. But it makes me feel like I'm an astronaut, right? I like it. Okay, let's... Oh god, it's already 25 minutes. Jesus Christ, this takes a lot of time. So, this is the LCD... Oh, how did we call that? I think we called it HWs, or what did we call it? No, QF, quarter factory. So LCD QF to lower observation. There we go. And we show on screen, and then is again lower observation deck with, I think, 3 spaces in after it. And then center. Yes. All right, let's do this one. This will be reactor. How should we call this? Reactor and storage complex. I think that is a very, very cool and important sounding name, right? So this is the LCD from factory quarters. Is it factory quarters or quarters factory? QF, quarters factory. Yes. Okay, good. Quarters factory to storage and power complex. SPC. I could store could I make it SCP? No, I couldn't. Secure, contain, protect. Almost. SPC. Good. And then this is the storage and power. Oh, actually, facilities is better. No, complex. Let's stick with it. Storage and power complex. Now we cannot really make this too big because this is such a long word. Oh god, look at it. Yeah, it needs some spaces after it as well. Yeah, one more. Maybe even 2. Let's give it 2. Yeah, that's fine. Storage and power complex. Cool. Then this one is easy. LCD. Whoops. Hello, Steam. Quarter factory to just quarters. Quarters. Actually, let's always put at least 3 spaces after each word. Just in case. No. Actually, here it's too much. I do not quite get what makes it like offset to the left. But it's infuriating. But yeah, you can easily read this. Quarters. That works, right? And then this one. This would be LCD QF towards factory. And this is the factory with 2. Let's see, 2 should be enough. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So this one is done. Now let's start placing things in here. Now I have the problem that I cannot really place well, light in here. Well, I can place them, you know, I can place them at the wall. I think that's feasible, right? And here we have that. Like this, like that. Booyah! Now there's like a little bit of a drawback that we have to like accept right now, and that's the fact that we cannot put lights here, nor can we put an LCD screen here, unless we make this one into a, you know what, that's actually even better if we make this into a conveyor junction, because then it's a bit more closed off. That's actually a good idea. Good that I thought of that. Huh. Now, here comes the question. Do we put in a LCD screen? No, we don't need an LCD screen. You know where this is going, right? Although, we could just make this light a bit stronger, so we can put the LCD screen in. But what would... Now, this is the other problem. What would I even write on this LCD screen? Hallway? We never have a hallway mentioned anywhere, so... Lights it is. There we go. Okay. Now. Lights. Oh, I haven't welded all the interior lights. Whoopsie daisy. Now, you know what? I actually don't want to make these brighter. Maybe I might even turn them down a little, because the factory, you know, this does not need to be, like, super lit, basically. Let me check that. Light factory. And also, these might be red as well. Because, you know, a factory, it's a working environment. Well, it's not like people are going to be working here with their hands and need to see stuff, but you know, it's just like a warning light to me, like there's machinery here, you need to be careful. You know what I mean? I think that would look quite cool. So let's do that right now. Booyah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is right the like factory machine feeling. Don't you think? This is exactly what I was going for. Now, you know, let's complete this set and do the quarters. Now here we definitely have the problem that we cannot put a light up there, but we can put them right here. You know, that's more than good enough. Then yeah, we don't need a light to, you know, we don't need a light specifically for the medical stations. There we go. Okay. I mean, that's enough light for the medical stations, don't you think? Also, what I almost always do this whenever I have a room with these oh god, what do you even call them? Cryogenic facility, basically. The cryogen pods. Whenever I have a room with that in Space Engineers, I always let's light quarters. Damn, wait, I need to name these first before I name the others. Name the group, I mean. Whenever I have like a room with cryopods in it, most of the time I make the light blue, because it has like a soothing kind of feel to it. Because in here you're resting, right? You know, like that. That looks way better than with the normal white light, don't you think? It has really this kind of calming effect. That's what it should have, in my opinion, in a place like that. So that's kind of cool. So because now we have red and blue. Which pill do you choose? The blue one or the red one? I don't even know which one is the one that Neo chooses. I think it's the red one, right? The red one is the one to wake up. Okay, cool. So let me do the screenshot material. Actually, let me do several here. We'll stitch them together because we did 3 things today, so we show off 3 things. This is 1. And then this is 2. Oh yeah, with the refinery. Perfect. This would be a perfect picture. So you know exactly what's up. Refinery. And number 3. Let me close the door here. That's important. Yeah. I like it. I really like it. We did good today, I think. Good progress. And next time is going to be the power and storage complex, and this will be a huge one, of course. I might also like change some of the ceiling here to make it look a bit different potentially. I'm not 100% sure. So we have this part, then we have the internal like reactor room itself, and then of course we have the storage facility, which is down below. So all of these things will have to... Oh god, it's dark down here, Jesus. All of these things have to be done, and then... Actually, after this, there's not much left then. After this, there's of course the machine room. This is a quick one, really. I might add some like some control stations just to make it look a bit more machiney, I suppose. Machiney, is that even a word? No, it isn't, and I shouldn't make it. Okay, cool. Alright, I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.